some guidance for you for today. This is for love, because usually it ends up being for love in your life. And with love, most things are possible, if not all. So clear your mind. Shake off whatever you're feeling. And take a few deep breaths. Seems you need to get out in nature a little bit. You need to come in touch with your authentic self. You've been playing a role that isn't yours. You know that saying they have, stay in your lane. You haven't been in your lane. To get the unity that you want and the communication that you desire, you have to be united within yourself. So the advice here for you is to go outside in nature. Wear what you want to wear, truly. Do what you want to do with harm to none. Be authentic to yourself. Get to that part of you that is the truest part, the one that no one sees. That version of you that only speaks to you and no one else. The one that you know exists and no one else knows it exists because you only allow it its time when you're when you wake up in the morning or when you're going to sleep at night. When you go deep in meditation, when you're asking your intuition. There's a higher version of you that speaks to you without words. In order for you to reach and attain your goals, to have your love life, to have the supposed obstacles in your life be unblocked, you have to let go of the fake version that you've been holding on to. That version of you is causing chaos in your life. The grief you feel, the sorrows you feel, they're not yours. They belong to a persona, a version of you that wasn't ever yours to begin with. It was influenced through the negativity of other people in your life that caused you as the observer of that negativity and the recipient to shut down because you thought that you needed to protect yourself from such energies. And the best way you had to protect yourself was to put on a mask, to wear a garment that wasn't yours. You're being given an opportunity right now to break through that, to use the power and energy that you feel within you, that true version of yourself, even if it's just for 17 seconds per day. Keep doing it. Keep doing it until your entire day is filled with what was in those 17 seconds beforehand. Because the love that you desire, the love that you know you have, because you feel that love inside you, it can't get to you if you're in a, visualize it like this. If there's a being that desires love, but the way for that love to get to it is directly to it, a very easy path, either through it or to it, but it's blocking off the entrance. And the way it blocks it off is with a fake energy. So instead of admitting that you feel angry, you pretend you're okay. Instead of admitting that you really love someone, you pretend you don't. Instead of admitting that you enjoy spontaneity and, sex and passion and adventure and fun, seeing new places, being in touch with your emotions, doing things with that massive power you feel, connecting with the universe, communicating with wildlife and animals, and planting things and growing gardens. Instead of doing all these things, you hide behind your supposed fears, your pretend fears. And when you do that, the love that's meant for you doesn't find you. What does find you are people that are in and out of your life and they hurt you, which just validates why you keep being hurt and then why you keep hiding from that pain. Take some time today and really be authentic to yourself. Do not allow other people's emotions, thoughts, or memes. You know how I'm getting this right now and it's really vivid, so I hope I can portray it to you as vividly. You know how when you look in the mirror sometimes and it feels like what the words in your mind that are talking to you are your mother's comments or your father's comments, maybe your uncle that was really mean to you, or the neighbor who said something really shady, or the friend who was really just cruel to you. You repeat those things, but underneath those words is this person who's really hurt. And in order for you to get what's meant for you, you have to release that. You have to tell those negative programmed beliefs in your system that they don't have the power to control you and what you deserve in life. It doesn't matter if your uncle thought you were ugly. You're beautiful, and your uncle's opinion was probably just a joke and he doesn't remember what he said to you. If you got drunk one day and you did some ridiculous things and you don't ever want to drink with your partner or even at your wedding day, you're limiting yourself, which then causes problems with your intuition and how you communicate and how you connect with everyone and how everyone connects with you on an internal level, because they see you as someone who's in and out of their lives and holds back and is in a state of conflict, when deep inside you are a planet full of love and emotions, and you have all the power in the world to turn those emotions with the help of fire into steam to create an atmosphere for your planet so that life blossoms again. The prophetess of true power. I call back my power from all times and all places. I am my own. You are your own. Call back your power. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Your frequency is love. And when you deny that and you pretend to be anything other than, when you pretend to be human, then the God that is meant to love you will not find you, because the love of your life is looking for a god or a goddess, not a human. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. The goddess of abundance and the warrior saint. Choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. When your heart blossoms, that's when wealth comes. You cannot have the wealth without opening your heart. I'm a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. You don't need anyone else's help. All you have to do is ground yourself within who you really are, to allow your own energy to control you instead of someone else's energy. Aw. This is who you are underneath it all. Fairy who is kissed by the pixies. The light of everyone's eyes. A star in your own world. Please stop pretending to be anything less than the god and goddess that you are. It's time to blossom. It's time to reconnect with the collective, and it's time to allow yourself to heal. Grab a cup of water, rub your hands together, and put your hands on either side of the cup. And tell yourself, I am my own greatest ally. I am my own best friend. I am my own truest love. I and my source are one. I and my love are one. I am always supported. I am always guided. I am always safe. Abundance flows to me like tides of the ocean. Love comes to me like the air into my lungs. I move quickly and easily across the world, and all I touch heals and prospers. You are love.